Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're looking at Superfly again and figuring out what the heck happened to it. But before we get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure the little bell icon right next to that is checked off. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So what do I mean by what happened to the Superfly? Well, pretty much, we went riding last weekend at the High Sierra Cycling Festival, mountain bike festival up at Sky Tavern, which by the way, if you have never been to Sky Tavern, amazing place to ride, go check it out. Sky Tavern, over here in just south of Reno, Nevada, check it out. We went riding, I wrecked pretty hard. As you may be able to tell, yeah, I wrecked pretty hard. It's all down the left side of my body, so I wrecked. There's a couple things we need to fix on this, and of course it needs a bath, and we gotta see if there's anything broken on this or that we need to fix, because this weekend coming up we have the Tahoe Mountain Bike Festival and we are definitely going to that, and this is going as well. So if there's something broken, we need to get it fixed now so you can get on and get riding. And of course it needs a bath because it's coated in mud and dirt and all sorts of stuff. So I know there's a couple things right off the bat. My rear brake doesn't quite feel right, might be just dirt or something in there, so we got to take a look at that. The shifting isn't quite right anymore. That's probably just due to the cable stretching, because this is relatively new cable I put on here, so you might be able to fix that with just a little bit of adjustments there. Up on the handlebars, my grips are pretty much toast. So ESI grips, looking at you. If you guys offer crash replacement stuff, I want some. The grips are pretty toast, as well as this left tog is pretty smashed, pretty hammered. So we need to figure out how to at least kind of fix this tog over here for, fix that. And then if you haven't seen my video that I posted earlier this week about fixing your scratched black parts, we're gonna do a little bit of touch up there because it definitely scratched some of the black off of some of the parts. So first thing we're gonna do, get it right outside, we're gonna give it a quick wash, and then we'll bring it right back in here and get working on it. Got the bike back in, getting it washed. Definitely looks a little better. You're able to see things a little bit clearer now. I'll actually be able to tell if there's any kind of problem with it too. So first thing first, I'm gonna start with the back. I'm going to check all the bearings real quick. Make sure everything sounds okay. The disc rotor is rubbing a little bit back here, which is kind of to be expected when I crash on the left side. Bearings feel good there. Check bottom bracket. Those feel solid. Pedals feel solid. One thing I did notice, which might be why my shifting was kind of messed up, is my clutch got turned off, my rear derailleur somehow. I don't quite know how that went or how that happened, but that got turned off, so could have had something to do with it. Cable's also a little loose like I was thinking. Move up to the front. In the front, it's rubbing just a hair on the brake too. And we got a little bit of play. And the wheel bearings, it looks like. Oh, looks like something might have. Yeah, it looks like I take a little bit of a hit. I mean, it was my front wheel that hit, so. Nothing's out of true though. Headset bearing feels good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start right on the back, and we're gonna start with the rear gears. Make sure those are dialed in. Okay, so for the rear gears, go ahead and start pedal through this. See how they feel. That was a little slow. I'm thinking it might have just my clutch was off, which kind of messed it up. Let's take a look at the derailleur. It's tweaked a little bit. Just a hair. So I'm gonna grab right here. I can pull it out just a little bit there. See if that helps. Okay, rear fixed, done. Rear, that was what it was. My clutch wasn't activated, which made it floppier, which made it not want to shift as well. And then it looks like this just got tweaked down. I mean, I did hit it right down there at one point. Now I'm going to hit that, but hit it right down there. So, bend it back, just a hair. Mess with the cable tension just a little bit. We're looking good now. Pretty much all I can left there, loop the chain up once it dries out a little bit more. It's still a little wet right now. So once that dries a little more, we'll go ahead and loop it up, and that will be that for the chain. The next one we're gonna look at here is up at the handlebars. The rear brake actually seems okay right now. I'm gonna go give it a test ride. That should be okay. Up here at the handlebars, obviously you can tell the grip. That's straight down to the bar. I ate pretty hard on when I crashed. We're really gonna look at this tog here. I've already touched up some of the paint up here on our drop post lever. That got all scratched to heck. So we're gonna look at this though. Obviously your togs are supposed to be, if I can show you guys this side. Not really, so they're supposed to be one piece. They're supposed to just flex at the top, right? So this one's not really one piece anymore. The whole top is separate. It pretty much ripped it off. So pretty much like this top part right here, this little top little bit is just rubber. The rest of this is plastic. So if I can figure out a way to kind of temporarily attach that to itself, we might be able to figure something out to get it to work as a tog and not just fold over on you. I was thinking, while I was dreaming last night, I was thinking a piece of heat shrink over that might work pretty good. So let me get a piece of heat shrink and we will try. I have to be really careful because this is rubber, but we're gonna get a piece of heat shrink and we're gonna give this a shot. So I've got the largest piece of heat shrink I have. That seems to slide over there. And it appears it will work. I'm gonna trim this off up near the top of this, right about there. Get a little heat shrink, slide over our tog there, like so. Kind of off a little bit. I mean, I'd like to say it would conform, but I don't know if it's going to conform to that much. So, okay, so let's give that a shot. So, got it trimmed up to where it's kind of the same shape. Really, all I want to do is add structure. That's pretty much the goal of this. I can tell you it adds structure just by myself, but we're going to use fire. And be really careful because right underneath this is rubber too. So we're going to be really careful and we're going to try and heat shrink this dealio around here. There it goes. And we'll see if we can fix it temporarily. That might just work. As ghetto as that is. Let that cool for a second. This may actually work. So finished product. Doesn't look pretty, but that's, I mean, it's gonna work. Definitely isn't pretty, it's definitely not the most functional thing, but that'll work until I can get another one. So we will, we'll let this go. We'll let this fly for now. That'll work for at least this weekend. Get us through that. So that's my goal. Honestly, my goal right now is to get this bike through the next weekend. The other thing I forgot about, my Garmin mount actually just got smacked hard. It jacked my Garmin. It has brand new scratches that I'd never had before that are deep. So we need to loosen this up, tighten it up. I don't remember if I had a rubber piece in here or not. If I did, it's gone. So we need to kind of get this in there a little more so we can actually tighten that down again. And then after that point, I think pretty much the only thing left is really just to mess with the front wheel and then of course check the brakes. So let's mess with this real quick and then we'll take a look at the front wheel. So I got the front wheel off and we're taking a look at it, and so this side doesn't look the happiest. Kind of got grease spewing out of the seal. Not quite sure what happened there, but we're gonna clean this up some. It does look like it's a little loose, so kind of mess with the tightening, mess with the tension a little bit, try and get it to be a little tighter. So let's go ahead and get this adjusted here. That's not the right size. The right size. Yes, all right. That guy. Oh, not that one. All right, so we're gonna pop that loose. Turn it just a hair. Try and get it to tighten up just a little bit. Tighten that up. How are we feeling? I say let's send it. I think that should be better than it was. Make sure it spins on the bike too. That's always an important one. Clean up all this excess grease in here. Where this all came from. Hit so hard the grease spewed out. Oh, let's go throw this back on the bike and we'll see if this works, see if this fixes our front wheel problem. There we go. Quick tune-up on the Superfly and damage check, making sure everything looks good. Frame, fork, that looks good, handlebars look good. We fixed a couple things I knew that needed to get fixed. Made sure that they were working properly so we can head out this weekend, have some fun at the Tahoe Mountain Bike Festival. Got the rear brake working, how it should finally. I ended up having to take the pads out, clean the pads off, sand them down a little bit, stick them back in. Works good now. It must have been something that got on the rear brakes. Who knows what. Something got on the rear brakes and messed up, but that's all working now. Front brake works good. It is dialed and all set to ride for another weekend. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have content coming from the High Sierra Cycling Mountain Bike Festival. That will be coming. Should see a video within the next week or two. Should see a video all about the ride there. That was awesome. You do not want to miss that. Again, if you have never ridden Sky Tavern, head up to Sky Tavern. It was amazing. I can tell you, again, I crashed hard and I did not want to stop riding, and I went right back to riding once I was feeling up to it. So check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love chatting with you guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching today.